What's up, board fam? Eric here, and in today's video, we're going to watch a massive crash out of epic proportions from Tom over at Midnight's Edge via Nerdrotic's Twitter account. So it's a very short clip. It's only 1 minute and 6 seconds, but it is a juicy, delicious serving of crash out pie. It doesn't get any better than this. And yes, there are lots of red flags in this video. He's talking about the new Masters of the Universe He-Man movie, which I went and saw and had a good time with it. This isn't going to be a review of that. I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything like that, but I am going to have a good time debunking. There are cops right outside of my house. I'm sorry if you could hear that. I swear it's not me. I swear. But I can't wait to do a debunking of some of the dumb stuff he says in this crash out. But I have to tell you, Tom, as a man who is 50, you look to be at least my age, maybe older. I don't know for sure, but you don't have to hurt yourself, dude. You don't have to do it. In this video, the blood pressure is really high, really high. So you need to calm down, Tom. This is what not to do when you're a fan of a property you loved growing up. Do not act this way, please. This is literally, quite literally, old man yelling at clouds. It doesn't get any clearer than this. Let's watch the crash out.
Masters of the fucking Blunderverse. This was Thor Love and Thunder times 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. And anybody who says this isn't woke, they're lying to you. This is the wokest shit I've seen in years. Years.
Wow. Wow, the wokest shit that he has seen in years. Now, I would say I'm pretty much an expert on Chud language translation. And when it comes to the word woke, there's been a lot more woke stuff out there than Masters of the Universe. Complaining about it being woke, essentially, when everything in the movie is done at the core level in a way that the cartoons did it back in the day, is a little crazy if you're such a huge fan of He-Man and Masters of the Universe. But let's see where he goes from here. Maybe he's cooking and I just don't know what he's making in the oven.
Everything from insert the fucking Planeteers here to fucking, toxic masculinity on this end. It's all here, kids. Every fucking color of the rainbow.
That was a little sassy. Every fucking color of the rainbow. Very sassy, Tom. I give your, on a scale of sassy, I give it like an 8. An 8. Maybe a green flag for the sassiness. Not a red flag yet. Actually, no, red flag, because you're talking about, like, you know, the Planeteers, which I don't know what the fuck that means, the Planeteers. Somebody in the chat told me maybe he meant, like, the fact that Man-at-Arms was a race swap or something. I don't know. That doesn't really add up for me either. Let's continue.
My God, what have we done? Fuck you, Mattel. Fuck you, Amazon.
Wow.
Fuck Masters of the Universe. After Revelations, after this, we are done. Divorced. I am so glad I spent no more than $20 together on those fucking toys. You want to know why? This movie's not getting another goddamn dime of my money, nor is Mattel, for the rest of my fucking life. Done.
Red flags. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Let's unpack the crash out. You have a man, at least 50, maybe older, losing his mind over stuff that didn't even happen in the movie. There's no discussions, no serious discussions about toxic masculinity. I don't know where that came from. Woke, where? Not really sure where. Woke is present in the movie. I have no idea. The Planeteers, I'm not sure where that happens either. That makes no sense to me. Just all of the screaming and yelling and crashing out and yelling at the clouds about this. It's really sad and pathetic. And I've talked about this, and this might be my mantra for 2026 is Gen X is miserable. We are miserable. I've talked about it on several videos. I'm going to talk about it here. People in my generation, for the most part, have that we long so much for the youth that we had that now we are resenting the youthful things that are no longer being made specifically for us. We are gatekeeping in a way that is even worse than it was a decade ago. And the problem is we are going to hold on so tightly to this shit that we're going to suffocate it and we're not going to have it anymore. This isn't going to allow us to keep it. It's not going to make it so that we all of a sudden have total control over these properties and no one will ever touch them again. That's not going to happen. What's going to happen ultimately, and I feel like we're going to see this in like 2028 and 2029, they're going to stop making shit for us. Congratulations, all of you old miserable men. They're going to stop making stuff for us entirely. Hollywood doesn't function the way you think it does. It's not going to be bullied by you guys ranting angrily about a movie being too woke. We are 2 years into MAGA presidency. If these 2 years we haven't changed entertainment in this way, if it hasn't happened, I'm sorry, it's not going to. It's not like simply having women and black people, or not even in this movie, but gay people, trans people and things. Those things are not default woke, default DEI. No matter how much you complain about them or crash out about them. And I love to see it. I actually love the way he's acting here because this is the kind of energy that I suspect most of them are internalizing when they're complaining about this stuff. Like angry, loud babies without their bottle, without nipples to latch onto. They're so mad and so upset and so enraged that something they saw wasn't made specifically for them. It didn't pander specifically to them. They're crashing out about it. And it's getting worse now because as these guys get older, they feel their youth slipping away. And instead of being excited about ushering in a new generation to fall in love with the things that we fell in love with, we're pushing them away. We're telling them, hey, we don't want you to be part of this group because look how fucking miserable we are every single day. There's no getting away from it. Before we go, I want to point out there's a Nerdrotic tweet the other day I saw that I'm like, do you even understand what the word means? Let's look at that tweet quick. Here it goes. This is a tweet that I saw. I'm not really on Twitter anymore, so I run across stuff randomly or when people send it to me. I still have an account, but I'm just not over there really interacting. So it says, let's get one thing straight. I am enjoying The Mandalorian and Grogu bombing at the box office. It genuinely makes me happy. That doesn't sound like a fan to me. It doesn't sound like a fan to me if you are happy about something from your childhood failing at the box office. That's a big red flag. Just going to point that out. Disney and Lucasfilm have earned every bit of this. Their treatment of George's work, and worse, the treatment of the fans, is why they're failing. They didn't treat the fans badly. I don't know why you guys keep pushing this narrative that the fans have been treated badly. Because they tell people that are racist to not be racist isn't attacking the fans. I don't know why you keep trying to push that. Anybody that's read that tweet sees that the tweet wasn't talking about every fan. It was talking specifically about racist people. You guys keep pushing it anyway. They never understood either. Hubris, activism, and idiocy have turned it into a zombie franchise. It walks and talks, but has no soul. That's subjective. I don't really care. What Disney did to Star Wars is a crime against imagination. Fire everyone at Lucas or not. Welcome to the long, dark apathy of the soul, twat. So the word apathy, I don't think you truly understand what that word means in this context. Apathy would mean no interest at all. At all. That means no interest in it positively, no interest in it negatively. If you were truly apathetic to this, you would not be discussing it in any capacity. Like you making this tweet is not apathy. Apathy would be absolutely no interest in it, no connection to it, no talking about it, just no desire to even have a discussion about Star Wars, positively or negatively. That's what apathy is. So when you say, welcome to the long, dark apathy of the soul, you don't even know what you're talking about here. And this is essentially a combination of all of this stuff. It is miserable Gen Xers that make it so no one wants to be a part of any of this stuff. Nobody wants to hang out with us. Like people assume because of my age and what I look like, that I'm automatically going to be one of these idiots. That I'm automatically going to be saying the same shit. But I'm the opposite. I like to watch growth. I like to watch new things. I like to make the fandom larger, to invite more people in so they can enjoy the new things that are coming out. So they can go, hey, I like the Mandalorian and Grogu. Hey, I like the Acolyte. I like Skeleton Crew. And I can go, hey, did you ever watch the old stuff? The old stuff is fucking amazing. Come on, let's watch it together. And then I can introduce them to the old stuff so we can enjoy Star Wars together as a fandom. But what these guys are doing is they're putting up these walls. They're closing the gates, and they're holding out the pitchforks and the torches, and you got the archers on the top of the walls going, you can't come in here. We don't want you to have anything to do with this stuff, and we're just going to usher in the death of all of this on our own because it's going to die by our hands. That's essentially what these guys want. And it's crazy to me. Maybe we don't deserve this anymore. After watching Tom's Crash Out and seeing this tweet from Nerdrotic, maybe we don't deserve this anymore. Maybe 2028, 2029, when there's no more Gen X nostalgia being milked from any of these studios on the big screen, maybe we deserve that. Maybe we're the ones to blame. At this point, I feel like that's what's coming.